this is Mary, the Magnolia Stitcher. Today is Tuesday, October 25th, 2022, and this is Flosstube number 7. And if you are subscribed, thank you very much. I appreciate you coming back and spending time with me in my little cross stitch world. If you are a new viewer, welcome. I'm happy to have you. If you have been watching and you haven't subscribed, please take the time to subscribe. Yeah, I know you guys can hear my kids in the background, or at least I think you can. They're really loud to me. So we've been home from school for just probably 30 minutes, and they absolutely lose their minds when they come home from school. It is immediately fighting and all that stuff, and kind of drives me a little nuts. And you'll have to excuse me leaning forward. I got a new ring light and tripod for my phone because I killed my tablets, so I'm doing it on my phone now. And I was trying to find a good spot for it, and I finally found about the only spot for it. But I forgot to move all my stuff back into a reasonable spot. So, life. I've said before I'm a substitute teacher, which I love. I won't say what district I teach in, but it is one here in Mississippi. And I was able to get a long-term assignment. Long-term being 5 weeks in this case. I am really loving it, but it is absolutely exhausting. So, I just started yesterday, and I'm hoping that as the days move on, I'll get used to it, and I won't be so tired all the time. But right now, I could go to bed and not get out. My daughter, my oldest daughter, is in the school band, and tonight we have they call it band night. Basically, all the little bands, all the band parts go and they play a song or two. She's in beginner band. She's just in 6th grade. So she's in the beginner band, and they won't play much, but I'm really excited to see her perform and all that stuff. So last time I mentioned that my German Shepherd puppy was sick, that she had been like digging in her ears and shaking her head. So Thursday morning I got her to the vet, and she evidently had a really bad yeast infection in her ear. And so they gave me all the medicines, and they cleaned her ear, and they put medicine in it, and she's already doing better. So I'm happy to report that she's sleeping much better at night. She was not sleeping at night. I thought it was just her, but she was not sleeping at night. I kind of think this has been brewing since we got her, because she was a street dog before we got her. So I kind of think it's been brewing since then, but I can't be sure. But anyway, she's getting better, happily. So, that's about it for life with me. And so let's get to the cross stitch stuff. I have a couple of new starts. A couple of whips. I haven't done a whole lot on my whips. You'll see why. I have an FFO, and I'll show you, and that'll be why. That's why I didn't do so much on my whips, because I knew I was really close to getting it done, and I really wanted to get it done. So I have that, and then I have some haul. So the first thing I'm going to show you is my FFO. So, you know I was working on Wanna Hang from Just Cross Stitch Magazine by Barefoot Needle Art. And I noticed last week I got to the border, and I decided to just work on it until I finished it. And I finished it, and I FFO'd it. So, oh, this is it. I just finished it into a pillow. And this is the backing fabric. This is fabric I already had, and I just thought I didn't want to wait until I could get fabric. I thought this would go fine. So I got this and I backed it. I finished it, and I went ahead and I sandwiched the fabric and put it on my Q-snap and hand sewed around this. I do have a sewing machine, but I didn't want to get it out for just this little project because look, it's really not that big. But I hand sewed it, and then I had a pillow that I had already robbed some polyfill from for something else. So I got it out, got the rest of the polyfill that I needed for this, and I closed it. And I think right there is where I closed it, but you can't really tell. It's a little more puckered, but you can't really tell. But I just absolutely love it. It is very rustic or plain, whatever you want to say. I had thought about, some people sometimes with their pillows have charms on the sides, and I have thought about adding a safety pin with some charms, but I haven't got them yet. So we'll see. But I just absolutely love this. It's been on my mantle. It's not where I wanted to decorate for Halloween this year. I've been telling you we've been redoing the floors in the kids' room. Got one more kids' room to go, and the flooring is stacked up on the dresser that I use as a side table in the entryway. So that's where this will go probably next year. But isn't it pretty? It is on, let's see, 28 count Lugana by Picture This Plus. The color is Dusk. And I did do a conversion on the bat. The color they had was the same color as the fabric I chose, so the bat is black now. Really quick, easy stitch, obviously. If I finished it, I started it at the end of September, and I finished it now. So that's my FFO. Really, really proud of that. I mean, I know it's not beautiful, but I did it all by hand. So then on to my new start. So last time I showed you my Hummel patterns that I found, my kits. So I chose to start one of the kits. Let's see. I chose to start Winter Fun. It's a kit by Needle Treasures. And I guess the designer is just Hummel. I never could find any other designer name on here other than Hummel. So, there's that. Isn't that so cute? It kind of made me think of my son, and it's winter, so that's why I chose to go ahead and start that. But this is all the called for. It's what came in the kit. It's Aida, it's 14 count Aida, and it's really, really super stiff. And it goes this way. I don't have a huge start, but I think that's pretty good. Last time I was telling you I wasn't feeling well at all, and it like kind of came to a head at the end of last week, and over the weekend I almost lost my voice, and I was not feeling it, but I was really wanting to start it. So this is on like right in here and up. I like to start in the middle of my charts, but I really want to get up to where I'm going from the top down, but I'm not counting all that. So I'm doing it, and I'll go up as I can, and then I'll start from there and go up some more, and that's why it's like this. So that's that start. It's a lot of grays, but I'm sure it will be fine. And then the other one, I was really bad. I joined, okay, so some of the cross stitch designers have Patreons, and it's basically like a club for that designer where you get special benefits. You pay for it, and it's tiered, and you get special benefits and like charts and stuff. It's usually a really good deal. So I love primitives, and Teresa Kogut is a designer of usually primitive charts, and I just really love her charts because I like primitives so much. So I joined her Patreon, and I got the October charts, and I couldn't wait until it was time to do a floss tube to start. So I ordered the stuff and went ahead and started. So this one is kind of haul and a new start. Please forgive me. I promise not to do that too often. But this is one of the October Patreon crosses charts. It's autumnal bliss. I have the most trouble with that word. Hang on just a minute. Somebody's knocking on my door. Kids. So I was showing you my autumnal bliss chart, and it's let me take it out of that page protector. This is it. It's I'm a tier 3. I may go up to tier 4, but it's not crazy expensive. But this is just the absolute cutest chart. I love it. So I couldn't wait to start it. Sorry guys. I just couldn't stand to wait. So I went and got, sorry about all the crinkling. I'm putting it back. I went and I got the fabric. I went to 1 2 3 Stitch, got the fabric and the called for floss. And it does use Weeks Dye Works and the one that's CCW. Forget what it's called. Sorry. But it does use those as well as DMC. But I did not get the call for fabric. Let's see if that's mine. So I feel like I had a pretty good start on this one. Moving there's that. This fabric is .28 count Lugana, and Haunted by Pictureless Plus. I found I really love Lugana. It's really easy to stitch on, but I got this from 1 2 3 Stitch. But I am loving stitching this. It's just such a cute chart, and it seems like it's a quick stitch. I got all this done in like 2 or 3 hours, and that was with dealing with kids and everything. So that's that. that's my new starts. I really enjoyed getting going on those, and what I got done, I'm feeling much better now, so I should be able to really go on them. So on to my whips. There's apparently only 2. So the first one is my Supernatural Sampler. And I'll put a picture of where I was last time here. This is by Birdie's Crossing. And it is on 32 count linen. The color does not have a name, but it is by Hand Dyed by Rolanda. And this is the one I'm doing the color conversion in the silk. Which is a Hand Dyed by Rolanda. I'm doing the words in number 399 silk by Hand Dyed by Rolanda. I got an okay amount done on this. So that's what I've got done. So I think last time I just had the angel wings and this done. And I got all of this and this done. And then I put it down because I wanted to work on something else or something. I don't remember. But this one, it's so much black. I love what it's gonna look like. And I love all the different little motifs, but I can only stitch so much solid black before I need a break. Solid black and solid white, I can only do so much. But that's my progress on this. This one is gonna keep going. I did have one, I kind of scrapped it. I just wasn't feeling it. And it was the sale that I was doing, the advent calendar sale. I just wasn't, I don't know if it was the fabric or what, or the colors or what, I just wasn't feeling it. So I decided to scrap it before I got too into it. I don't know when I'm going to start in its place. But then my second whip is Buddy by Good Morning Maui. And I'll put a picture of where I was last time here. And I added the puffin right here, and I don't know if you can see them, the snowflakes for the page that the walrus and the puffin go across. Like the puffin and the walrus are both split between 2 pages. So I did all of the puffin, and then I went back and did all the snowflakes. So, and yes, we have decided this is a puffin. I suppose I could ask Good Morning Maui, but my son says this is a puffin. I think it's a puffin. So it's a puffin until somebody tells me differently. But I think this is the cutest thing. And this is on 32 count Murano Zweigart. The color is Spa, and I just got this from Hobby Lobby. So that's it for my whips and my new starts. And I'm really enjoying working on those. I'm hoping I can get some more progress this week. But I probably won't get anything at all done tonight. We have to go to my daughter's thing, and I'm already tired, and I just don't think I'm gonna feel like stitching tonight. So, on the haul, so if you'll remember, I got a couple of needle minders from Gina's Unique Boutique on Etsy. And I loved them. I'm trying to fix this where I can show it the way I want to show it. And y'all hear those magnets popping? They're strong. I wanted more. Good gravy. So I went and ordered more. And they were here in 2 days. Not 2 days from shipping. 2 days from the day I ordered them, guys. I can't even with that. She is amazing. And her stuff is so cute. And I got a free gift. So these are the 2 I ordered. This is the Secret Garden, and I'll tell you why I ordered that particular one. And then this one says, my housekeeping style is best described as there appears to have been a struggle, which is true. And then this is the free gift she sent. It's got Gina's Unique Boutique across it, but it looks really similar to one that I had put in my cart and then took out because I didn't want to spend too much at once. So I absolutely love it. I said I would tell you why I chose the Secret Garden, which is this one. So when I was a kid, there was still Blockbuster and everything. And we went to, there was a movie rental place in my town. It was not Blockbuster. I don't remember what it was. But we would go up there and we would rent movies. And you got to keep them for a week if you don't remember. Or that's how this place did. So we would go up there every weekend and rent movies. And I would have all week to watch them. And usually I only watched them once. Well, one week I got The Secret Garden. And I loved it so much that I watched it at least once a day till it had to go back. I would come in from school and immediately I would put it on. And I would watch it once or sometimes twice before my parents got home. I just loved it that much. So I had to have the Secret Garden one. So then there was that. And then, like I said, I joined Teresa Kogut's Patreon. I will put that website in the description in case you want to go look at it, maybe join. Like I said, it's got a lot of benefits. The main one being charts that come with the patron fee. And her patrons are called Wednesdays. And there's other designers, if she's not your cup of tea, for some reason, there's other designers on there, so maybe that you can find one that is your cup of tea. So, but this is, the one I showed you was one of the October charts. And this is the other one. This is Folksy Thomas by Teresa Kogut. And it is so cute. And it makes me think about Lindy Stitches with her turkey thing. I love it. I don't know when I'm going to stitch it. I have lots of stuff I want to stitch, obviously. But it will make it into my rotation at some point. And then Ingleside Imaginarium. She's been pretty silent since she released her last charts. And I guess she decided that she needed to make herself known again. But she released a free chart. And you can find all of her free charts in the link form on her website, which is InglesideImaginarium.com. I will put it in the description. And I just love her chart. She's one of my favorite designers. But it's this. And it's supposed to be a man-eating plant. It's carnivorous freebie. I think she was doing it for Halloween. Like, she kept referencing Little Shop of Horrors. So, I think that was the whole point of that. Or that was, like, where she got her inspiration from. I don't know. But I just love her. I love her stuff. And then I was born in the 80s. And my grandmother used to do different types of needlework. I don't know that she ever did cross stitching, but she would do quilting and just general sewing, and she knitted and she crocheted. I'm sure she could have cross stitched if she wanted to. If she did, I don't know what she did with her pieces because we didn't find any when she passed away. But before she got to where she couldn't see to sew, she was working on a quilt for me. And it was, I think she was going to make one for all of us, all of her granddaughters. There was 4 of us, not 3, 4. And she was working on mine, but she never was able to finish it. And she was going to do the little, she was doing like appliques of the Holly Hobby doll. So she would cut the fabric, put it all together, and then applique it on a block. And it was going to be all blocks like that in all different colors. So a while back, I found a Holly Hobby cross stitch kit, pattern on Etsy. I don't remember who the designer is. And it's not listed on here. So I'll have to look that up, and if I can find it, I'll put it in the description. But I got a Holly Hobby kit or pattern. And it comes with this pattern, but it also comes with the red and brown versions. And I was kind of thinking I may stitch them all and make maybe on one piece of fabric, get like a higher count and stitch them on a bigger piece of fabric, and then have that framed or whatever I'm going to do with it. But I love her, and she makes me think of my mama. Yes, mama. And I was a real mama's girl. I would stay with her and everything. But that's that. And I think that's it for today. Hopefully I didn't keep you too long. Hopefully next time I'll have more to show you. I don't plan on getting sick again. So we'll see. But thank you for joining me. And if you've made it this far, I really, really appreciate it. I love coming and talking to you guys. And I would really, really appreciate it if you like me and you want to keep watching me, if you would hit the subscribe button. If not, that's okay too. I'm just happy to have a few viewers. I don't have very many subscribers yet, which is fine. But I'm happy with what I've got. Anyway, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.